welcome to my channel. My name is Samantha and it is December, possibly the most expensive month of the year, possibly, unless you've got a budget and you're sticking to it and you're working on it. That is the plan this month, and fingers crossed it will go that way. I'm pretty much there for Christmas, and for me, I've got lots of big birthdays this month as well. Myself, my daughter, my sister-in-law, friends, and I need to make sure this month works. I cannot afford to come off track. And I think I planned okay despite pretty rubbish November planning wise, but we're gonna get stuck into my numbers, stuck into where my money's going to go and how I'm going to make sure I stay on track. I have been doing my Christmas envelope and I'm going to do separate videos on that because I've not sat down and seen how much I've spent, but I'm pretty sure, like, my goal for last month was to get all my shopping done for Christmas. Now I'm kind of there. I think I need to just go through my checklist. I've done last little bits again today for my hot chocolate station, needed because my daughter is a hot chocolate fanatic, but I'm going to do some DIY bits on that, and hopefully I'll get a video out on here or on TikTok or something like that to get some ideas up there for you, because I love all the little bits that go with hot chocolate stations. Don't love the prices. And I was thinking this as I was walking around today, and I was like, I could totally make those at home, but we'll see. And then so we're going to get all that together, have a look at money. And basically, because of November being an absolute mess to be polite, I'm going to just, we've already talked about this, we've talked about this, we're drawing a line under it. We're going to go forward with December. I'll have a look what's left in my wallets, but you know, it's done and we're moving on, and that's how it's going to stay, basically. Let's have a look at December.
You're my journey now, my love of journey. At night we light the sky.
Hey guys, if you are new here, my name's Samantha. This channel is all to do with budgeting, financing, and keeping an eye on those things that might lead us astray. Just a little bit of accountability. If you are new here, I would absolutely love it if you would go ahead, hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up like icon, and then why not click that bell notification. It is free, which is our favourite price of all, especially at this time of year when it's cold and everything seems to be very, very expensive because it's Christmas. If you have already subscribed, then of course you already know how much I love you. You're amazing, absolute legends. You just make my day every day. You know you do. I wanted to do a couple of shout outs today. Oh my goodness, it's been a week for me. I've had quite a few weeks of interest. If you've been following me for a while, you'll know I've had lots going on in terms of life and everything else. It's been a tricky weekend for loads of things, and I don't want to go into them, but you know when you just think, can I have a rest, please? Can I have a break? I'm going to look forward is where I'm at. I'm looking forward. But I've had so many nice messages in my inboxes and so many people just being just genuinely amazing, because this community is amazing. So thank you, as always, to you guys. First of all, I want to give a shout out to Gem's Budget Life. Now, she's been amazing. She's followed me from day one. And guys, she's so close to that 1,000 subscribers, but she really needs that extra push. If you would like to go and check out her channel, she is below in the comments section. And if you would like to sit and watch lots of her videos, put them on a playlist or whatever, you would do her a massive favour, and you would make me very happy as well. Check her out. She's so sweet. She's lovely. 2 gorgeous children, and she's doing amazing. She's doing amazing. Say hi from me. And 2 more people I want to give a shout out to is Gillian and Rachel. Rachel, hello. Your mum has been messaging me and telling me that you love this channel and you enjoy watching me. So thank you. That was really, really sweet. I hope you're having an amazing day. I won't say why she's been messaging me in case it was a surprise or not. So that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Just know you've got a very lovely mum. That is all. Okay. And I've got lots of other people I could just shout out all the time. I might do this as a regular thing. This is fun. I love shouting out to people. It's great. If you've got anyone you want me to shout out to, or you want me to mention you, just send me a message. This is cool. I love it. Okay, let's get stuck in. We're going to look what's in the envelopes for closing down November, just for my clean slate. I'm going to keep the cash there just because December's a spending month. Then going to have a look at my budget for the month. and make sure everything's in place so that I'm not going to spend more than I've got over Christmas. Check this out. Okay, so this is my month for December, and I always do myself an overview of the month coming up so I can sort of guide myself, decide where I need to be mindful of needing money and when I might need a little bit more in certain places. So I'm going to have a look at how much I've got coming in for the month, and then I'm going to consider what I need to be in place and where I really need to be putting extra money. So if I just grab my income for December, and it looks like this. So I'm just going to zoom you in. So as you can see, for the month I have got 1,800 from my business, 145 from child benefit, and I've paid myself a £150 Christmas bonus, which I can put towards, you know, an outing, a meal, clothes, whatever I choose to. So it's just a little bit of a boost really for myself for the month, because there's money in there, and having my own company means I'm able to do that. So it's a bit nice. Total of 2,095. Now I did think about whether to just make that as a one-off payment and put it in, say, on my Christmas envelope. But I know I would just spend that on presents or something for somebody else. So what I've ultimately done, I've just used it to boost my income for the month, and then it'll spread itself around, and it'll just make things flow a little bit easier for me. And that's fine, and it just means that I'll focus on, you know, where I might want to stuff an extra envelope instead. The total of my monthly outgoings is 117825, and when I subtract that off this, it leaves me with 91675, which I then divide by 4. Yes, I know it's not an exact science, it's not specific. That's just how our days and months work. It works for me, and I'll you know, it's not sort of super strict, you know, has to be done on this day. It's there or thereabouts. Your life changes, your budget changes. What we do, and certainly in December, things tend to change quite a lot. So you've got to have a little bit of responsibility and a little bit of self-assurance, and just sort of work with what goes for you. So if I decide to divide this full amount, this 916.75, and I'm going to divide it by 4 for the sake of argument, 229.18. So again, for the sake of argument, I'm going to round that to 230, I think, per week, which is a little bit more than what I would normally have, obviously because I've got this extra 150, so 230. Now these are my envelopes, and I know generally for Christmas, you know, I think most people are the same. We like to treat ourselves a little bit more in terms of food and treats and things like that, or the family. So we'll probably boost that groceries each week, and not because I want to spend more at Christmas Day, but because I want to get all the reduced items before Christmas. I love getting those reduced items, you know, all the extra special things, and because they do them so early, there's so many more available in that reduced section. I love getting them and having a really fancy meal without having to have the fancy cost, which is great. No, I was definitely looking at boosting that one. Time for me, the only thing really I've got is, yes, it's got my birthday, but Mum's already taken us out for a meal, so I might put a little bit in there for some drinks, but I want to be home early anyway. I'm at Mum's for that, and I've got a meal with the girls on the 20th of my birthday / Christmas party, so I'll probably put a little bit more in that, even though it's a really good set menu. We've got away with the regular set menu by going on the 20th rather than another normally popular night. And yeah, I think, I've got my sister-in-law's birthday. We may be doing a meal or something for that. And that's it, really. Holly's birthday is going to be another separate stuffing, because I haven't yet stuffed my money for November from Etsy. I've just been so completely floored and busy. I've not even taken it out of the bank. It's just sat there in my business account, and I'm hoping there's enough in there to be able to do a nice trip. I'd love to get down to London for a few days. London is amazing at Christmas time. I love going down there if I can. And we've got our Merlin passes, so we can get lots of things done there. Or maybe even, I don't even know what much is in there, maybe the Harry Potter trip. I probably left that too late to book now, but something a little bit different to a show. We'll see. So I'm going to check that out. And that really essentially is where my money is going to be guided. So I know I'm going to put some little post-it notes just to remind me. I want to boost groceries. I want to boost my time for me. In terms of petrol, I'm not really, in fact, I'm going to be going less places because I'm not going to work every day and back. So I'm hoping that I can actually put a bit less in that over the December period. And all the things that I am doing are quite local. I might try and get to the Christmas markets one weekend. Possibly. There are local markets. I love going to the Manchester one, but it's so busy. And we have got a local village who's got Christmas markets on Saturday. My brother mentioned going to that, so I could possibly do that. Alexander's out at a Christmas party for my dad's, one of his clubs that he's in. They do, you know, they have the grandchildren or whoever, our children around, and they do a party every year. So I've got the day with Holly to decorate the house. I'm looking forward to doing that. It's just like a bit of a tradition thing that we've done. It used to just be me, and she's got to the age of wanting to do it with me now, which is quite nice. So that'll be our day. And then I think for the week after that, I don't think I've got anything down here. So I possibly might look at the Manchester market. Not sure. It's just busy. And I'd like to go on the train, but when there's 3 of you, well, Alexander's normally free, but it can get so expensive. So we'll see. So groceries, a time for me. Holly will probably want some money for spending for Christmas presents. So she likes to buy Christmas presents by me giving her Christmas money to buy me a present, which is, you know, what kids do, I suppose. New Year's Eve, going nowhere. I've got a 2-year-old. That's my plan. I'm just going to have those in the back of my head for that. I've got nails and hair nearer Christmas time. I need to double check those days. And so maybe a bit in beauty. But that's nothing different because I would normally be stuffing that anyway. So a question mark with that. So yeah, that's my priority envelopes really for these, for this December month, essentially. Okay, so that's the whole of the month sort of filled in with the most expensive dates. I have got a couple of other things I wanted to pop in here that I'm going to be doing. On the 16th is when I finish teaching full time. There was a staff do, but my mum every year has a Christmas party for her friends, and with her not being very well, she still was hoping to be able to do it, but I've said I'll do the cooking for her because she likes to have her friends around. So I'm going to go to that instead. It just means I'm saving some money as well, so I'm not spending by going out and everything else. Yeah, so that'll be quite nice, and I'll spend the evening with her and her friends. So I'm just going to put Mum's do on there. Oh, get ahead of myself there. So now we tried to make Christmas Day a bit more cost effective. At one point my mum was on about doing it, but that was pre being ill and poorly. So now my dad's going to make soup. Mum's going to provide the main course, which I'm cooking, and I'll provide the dessert. I think everyone's coming to mine. My uncle's coming and other things. So we just play it by ear. Christmas can be a bit funny sometimes. Like you try and make plans and then it doesn't always work out because a lot of our family work in healthcare as well. So things sometimes change around that. Holly's birthday, at the minute I was planning on taking her away for a few days to London. It depends on funds because I've got my Etsy money for the entire of November that I've not yet stuffed. So I wanted to look at that and see where I'm up to, and play that by ear. I have ordered some presents for Holly's birthday and for Christmas for her. Alexander's getting second-hand presents. I know, well, you don't want to, and he doesn't even know, like, all the stuff that he got for his birthday this year. You know, he hasn't even touched some of it. I just bring a bit out every so often. I just think it can get too overwhelming for children when they've got too many things. So, you know, he'll get plenty from the family. He doesn't understand Christmas, you know. It's and Holly's always been the same. She never has asked for anything specific. So she does need a couple of things. So I'm not talking about those just now because she's not too far away. So I will do another video when I'm doing part of my Christmassy thing. So that's that, and those are covered. I don't think I've got any other. Maybe my sister-in-law's birthday. She's 40 this time, so I do need to find something nice for her. But that's really the only spendy days. And I think sometimes we panic a little bit. I've just thought of something. My birthday meal. birthday slash work do slash Christmas meal. But I've managed to get the set menu. It's going then because the set menu at the local restaurant, which is a really nice restaurant, is only $14.50 all day Mondays and Tuesdays in December. Normally not. You normally have to pay the extortionate Christmas menu prices, which is why I don't tend to go out very much, because it's just ridiculous. Yeah, so I'm going to go and get that. That's not too bad. And then my mum's actually booked the local Indian for like relatively early, like a late afternoon, early evening meal, and it's like again, it's another decently priced set menu. So she's paying for that for my birthday for all the family to go. Well, she says it's for my birthday, it's for Christmas really. And I don't want to be out too late anyway because I'll have Alex, so it'll be nice to cuddle up and just do Christmassy Eve things basically. So yeah, I'm not too panicky about Christmas and going. It's not like it once was, you know. And to be fair, when it was a spendy kind of time, I used to work all over Christmas anyway, because that's when I made most of my money as a singer. That was always quite good. Right, let's have a look then. I'm going to do my cash stuffing for this week. Right, before I do that, I do want to just check through my envelopes. My pay for it forward envelope has returned. That was what I used randomly to pay for some of Alexander's things that I got off Facebook Marketplace. We went to the Santa Special train thing on Sunday. We did eat out, and yeah, that was the change. I thought I had different change than that. Oh no, I know why. Yeah, because I think it was like £20 and 40p, and I didn't have the 40p, so I had to give two £20 notes. Anyways, that was that. What else? Petrol, I'm literally on the flashing light, but I refuse to put any more in. I am going to Costco on Saturday. I'm praying it takes me to work. Went to the pantomime on Thursday, which was a bit random. It was like my local pantomime, little theatre. It was £13, and it was just, there was enough, there was like 4 seats for my mum, my 2 brothers and me to go. So it's like, you know, it's Christmas or December when you're at the pantomime, don't you? So that's the change I've got out of there. What was I going to do? I was going to see how much is actually in them. I'll just make a quick, brief calculation, just so I know where I can sort of guide my spending, because I've not done it properly this month. Well, November, rather. 15. Holly doesn't need anything at the moment. She's just got... she probably will end up saying, can I have some money to go and buy Christmas presents? But there we go. It's 20. It's got a bit in there. Petrol, I'm going to put in because I want to fill up when I'm at Costco on Saturday. Time for me, it's not too bad, nearly 30. And I'm, again, groceries. I'm going to nip into Costco and get some bulky bits, so I might put a bit extra in there. I'm trying to think of what I'm running down on off the top of my head. I might spend some of my Christmas envelope in there if I've got much of that left. I'll grab that as well in a second. Yeah, so B&M and Home Bargain have been the places that I've been going, because most of the like presents and things I've already really got. I'm going to take the change out just because then I can put it in there, because that's always fun to do. It's still my money. I always think that's what used to put me off saving. It was like, oh, I wanted to do X, Y, and Z, but you know, I feel like I used to think I was being deprived, but actually it's still my money, and at any given point I could take it out. It's just I'm choosing to put it there, and it's that mindset I think I have to work towards. So let's grab my cash and see where we're stuffing it. All right, so when I subtract this one from this one, let's see, we've got, oops, 1, 1, 7, 8, 91675, and I'm going to divide that by 4. It gives us a roundabout figure, and it's going to leave me with 230. So 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 80, 2, 10, 20, 25, 30. So there we go. Oh, 230 to stuff. So let's do this. Groceries is going to get 60. Petrol is going to get 20 because I know there's already that 30 in there. Beauty can take 20. Eating out 20. Where are we up to? 120 there. Let's do 10 in each of these. Time for me can take 20. Then the rest is going to go into Christmas. What have I got left in Christmas now? 30 in there. So I keep saying I think I'm done, but I've just figured if I put it in there, whatever I've not spent for Christmas, it'll come back, it's going to go in debt. That is my game, you know, my game plan. So what does that leave me with? If I do some head, 140, 50, 60 there. So 160, which means that instead of rolling over, I've been putting it into Christmas. So I've got an extra £70 then to go into Christmas. So let's start to stuff that. So I had a change of plan as I was going through that because I've forgotten I already had my grocery in there because I've not spent it. But I've left the 60 in there because I'm thinking if I go to Costco and they've got some good bulky buy things, I'm going to do that. I might take you with me doing that and we'll see what I buy. And then I only put 60 in my Christmas because I forgot if I've got fivers, I want to put them in my gifts wallet. So my money, I can do what I want. So let's see what change I've got to go into this penny saving challenge. Don't think, oh no, I have. I've got £2 coin, so that can go. Oh yeah, I have it. But I haven't then. £2 coin goes into my £2 coin drop. This wallet, I'm just bothered about it getting really full, so I might trade it up for like a little jar thing. I haven't decided yet. Let's close that in. I got some of those, you know, the jar pouches a bit ago. I might get one of those out and use it for that. Oops. And then actual penny rather than half a penny this week. Great. 2, 4, 5, 561. So let me see, what can I get rid of? I can't get rid of 361, that's already gone. I can get rid of, let's do 261, just because it's a bit random, I know. So 261, it leaves me with 3. 3's already gone. So I'm going to try and find 2 numbers that are like match up to make £3 or 300 pennies. And we could do, have a look. Yeah, I could do 291 and then 9p, that would work. There we go. That's that done. And that's all stuffed. Right, I feel really organised. I feel like I've got control this month. I've got power and I know where my money's going to go. I don't think I've got any surprises in terms of like we're going out doing anything new that I wasn't expecting. I'm hoping that there'll be lots left in that Christmas envelope to be able to do that like little surprising thing for my mum because she needs a bit of a boost at the minute, so that would be nice. Yeah, it's exciting. It's Christmas, guys. I'm hoping to do a bit of Vlogmas as well. I keep looking. I love Christmas, I do. Even though once upon a time I hated it because it overtook my birthday, which was mean. And when you're a child and you don't get the presents, you're like, Christmas? What? But no, I am going to do a bit of a Vlogmas this year. But I was looking on other channels like, but what do you vlog about? But do you need to vlog every day? What are the rules? Are there rules? Are there rules on Vlogmas? Because I've just been filming so far bits of things that I've done that Christmassy. But it's like not every day, that would be just weird. Is it supposed to be every day? My every day would be, got up, was tired, looked after the kids, went to work, came home, went to sleep. Sometimes I do Christmassy things. That's it. Let me know what you want to see in there. Could it be every other day, every couple of days or something like that? Well, like over a period of time. I've got loads of footage ready from the last few days of things I've done. Yeah. Let me know. Okay, thank you so much for sticking around to the end if you have, because it really helps the algorithm. It's amazing. And I hope you have an amazing day. I will see you really soon. Bye.